It's September 26, 2024. I'm out in the Midway Sunset oil field, the portion that's south of Taft and a little bit north of Maricopa. You know, we're in Kern County and kind of in the southwestern part of Kern County. And we're at this Lakeview Gusher site, which is near an area that we've been working on geologically to do a couple of different things out here. But it's kind of an interesting historical location. I'll just read you what it says up here on this board. There's a historic marker here. It says Lakeview Gusher number 1 on March 15th, 1910, at a depth of 2,225 feet, Lakeview number 1 blew in. Union Oil was the producer, flowing at an estimated rate of 18,000 barrels a day. That's a lot. The oil demolished the derricks, sand covered the engine house and the bunkhouses. Men worked around the clock building a barricade of sandbags surrounding the well, while teams and scrapers built 20 huge sumps covering over 60 acres. This was not only for the recovery purposes, but to keep the oil from flowing to the Buena Vista Lake, a source of irrigation for Miller and Lux Farms 8 miles away. That would be, can't really see it here in the haze too much, but there's the Buena Vista Lakes out that way, you know, to the opposite direction that I was looking at a minute ago. And let's see, at its peak, the uncontrolled flow reached an estimated 90,000 barrels a day. I mean, that's like something in the Middle East. It flowed for 544 days. Lakeview number 1 produced an estimated 9 million barrels of oil, a record not yet equaled by any other well in California. The rescue operation recovered more than 4 million barrels. The remainder was lost. Julius Fried, a local grocer, started the Lakeview Oil Company, but it was undercapitalized. Neighboring Union Oil Company agreed that for 51% of the capital stock and 4 of the 7 seats on the board of directors, Union would drill the well when the crews were available. For that, they wanted the property as a site for storage tanks for the producer's pipeline then being built. Now, follow-up wells to this area did not make much. I mean, we're in the oil field, but it really, a duplication of what that Lakeview number 1 did was never followed up. There was never anything like it. And here's a cross-section that kind of shows what they were producing out of. So Lakeview number 1, they think was in the Calatrolium, they think. You know, it might have been a little kind of channel, that sand channel that was sealed off around it with shale, and, you know, they pretty much produced what was in it. Anyway, it's a nice little historic stop, and my geology business is doing a little bit of work out here. We're hoping to do some geothermal work out here where we actually store thermal energy in the old portion of the oil field. That's it.